Hey guys, it's sukkerknald and welcome back to World of Warships. And do I have a treat for you today? The weekend is coming up, and you know what? When you have been playing a lot of games, I've been playing a lot of games this week, and some of them have been really shitty. So sometimes you just need some kind of encouragement to keep playing this game. And what better way to do it than to watch UT44 doing what he does best in his Yamato. Now UT44 has teamed up with his buddy Takao in another Yamato, and on the enemy team we have two Yamatos as well. We'll be seeing more of them later in the game. As you can see, the enemy team consists of one single Tier 9 US carrier, the Essex. Have to watch out for him a little bit. And then when we look at the DDs on the enemy team, you will see that the two of them are gunboats, the Russian and the Russian Tier 8, and the US, the Benton, also Tier 8, and then Tier 7 Japanese Hatsuhao. So Takao and UT44 steams out towards the northwest. Good place to start out. Let's speed it up a little bit. This is a tree cap zone battle, and what do you have? A rune? Yes. Nice target for the Yamato. Maybe not at 20 kilometers, but yeah, with a little bit of superior aiming, well, we might just get lucky. So UT is putting his first salvo against the rune, and looks good. Takes up, shaves up about 8,000 HP. Now you might see that that UT44 has decided not to have the situational awareness skill on his Yamato, and that's actually pretty smart, because you know what, in a Yamato you're not gonna be that stealthy, so you might as well use that that single point somewhere else. So that's why you don't get the little lamp where, well, he's detected, because basically he's detected all the time. And wow, he just took off another 20,000 hit points of that rune. That rune is not feeling very brave anymore. Starts to turn and get in cover behind the rock. Now he's lining up one more shot. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. And no, somehow he missed that one. Now the rune is pretty much in cover behind the rock. That Fubuki needs to get out there. And Yuchi keeps aiming that way. Somebody's shooting at him, not hitting, and the rune turns around. He's thinking about leaping over some shots. Let's see if he can hit on this one. No. And that's the thing with the Yamato. I mean, when I play my Yamato, that's the frustration. I mean, you feel like you lined up a perfect salvo, and then you've been waiting these 25-30 seconds for a reload, and you fire, and you see them go towards the target, and then somehow they miss. I mean, the frustration, I can't even emphasize how big that is sometimes. Now the North Carolina has decided to show up. Same spot. Didn't really get too much of his health. Now the enemy Yamatos are pushing forward, and but the first one is focusing on the New Orleans. And when you give your broadside like that to a Yamato, you're just asking for punishment. So UT puts in a shot against the enemy Yamato. Didn't really get the citadel he hoped for, but hit him a little bit. That should have told the enemy Yamato, well, maybe it's time to just turn my bow against this Yamato. No, he just keeps sailing straight line. So let's punish him some more. And UT is constantly watching for destroyers or anything else in that direction. And yeah, one citadel. Bet that hurt. Now, as you can see, UT is moving into an area. I don't really enjoy being between islands, but and he's pretty alone. He has the New Orleans, or he had the New Orleans with him. Now he's all alone in this area, and you know what that means. That means you have to take extra caution against the enemy destroyers. You have to watch out for the bombers from the enemy carrier. And now he's almost in cover, and then the second Yamato shows up, and he's broadside onto it. Fortunately, the enemy Yamato is pointing his guns in the other direction, so he can take some shots at him. And I see planes coming this way. Lots of planes. So he starts turning his ship, angling it a little bit. We have a SAU over there. So a lot of attention coming this way. And now the planes are closing in, and they're looking for him. Puts in a good shot on the Yamato, and now here comes the planes. So we have torpedoes in front of him, we have bombs, and I like what he's doing here. I know it's basic knowledge for most battleship drivers, but he waits a little bit with his repair until all the planes are gone, and then he repairs while he's trying to navigate in this in this area filled with enemy ships. He has the Yamato in front of him. He has a New Orleans who's giving him a nice juicy broadside. You don't want to do that in a New Orleans. Yeah, that's what happens. So now it's time to take care of the Yamato. His friend is with him on the right, and as you can see, his secondary are opening up already at around 10.8 kilometers, which means that he has used the extension, so or the module, so he gets the more range on the secondaries. And just look at the rain of terror raining down on that enemy Yamato. They might not do that much damage, but they're gonna set him on fire and just keep, pounding. But on just in front of him, now he sees the Essex, and if you notice to the left, it just showed up on the minimap. We have the SAU, dangerous ship, and there was in a brief second there was the Russian destroyer. Need to watch out for that as well. He tries to shoot both the Yamato and the Essex in the same salvo. Unfortunately, he didn't quite get the Essex, and here comes the Russian destroyer. But again, the secondary is such a great weapon on the Yamato. It's just opening up, and now he got his main cannons loaded, but no need to use them when you have secondaries like that. We're just pounding that Russian destroyer. So yeah, took care of him. He actually is actually burning, but is not taking that much points off his health, so no need to worry too much about that. And there we have the SAU on the left, we have the Hatsuharu on the right. What to do? Fortunately, the SAU is pretty occupied with the turrets and the Mogami on right in front of him, so UT-44 can focus on the Hatsuharu. Now here comes the enemy torpedo bombers, and there's the Essex. Might as well Take care of him. Hachiharu loads or launches his torpedoes. The enemy torpedo bombers gets a salvo off. And again he waits for the planes to do the thing. Just burning, doesn't matter. And here comes the last ones. Just wait for it. In the meantime he can shoot at the Hachiharu. And now it's time to use the repair and the health generation. So new ships showed up to the right, and UT-44 is just pushing. He's just pushing this assault on the enemy ships. Want to take care of this Hachiharu, but can't quite get his secondaries tuned in. So and I like what he's doing here. You know, he knows the Hachiharu is to his left. So and in a brief moment you saw the torps in the water from the planes. So he knows torps is coming. I mean, personally, I probably wouldn't have noticed that, and I would have sailed straight towards the New Orleans. And that would have meant that those torps they would have hit me. So he's giving the Tirpitz his broadside, but well, compared to getting hit by 6 torps in the side, that's a better alternative. And you can see now the secondary is just opening up on the New Orleans, giving all kinds of problems. And now it's time to turn the ship. But just need to say hello to the New Orleans in a proper manner. And yeah, that's what happens. Time to go straight for the Tirpitz. Points are adding up. It's just a matter of how much damage he will rack up. It's already on 177,000 damage. He has a Benson who is far away, no problem there. And this Tirpitz, I don't know, I really don't know what he's doing. I mean, if you see a Yamato steaming towards you, yeah, I would have turned. So and now he's really angling his ship very good. And there's no way the enemy can win this one. So it's just a matter of time. His health is ready, it's up, and time to shoot some more into this Tirpitz. And unfortunately the game ends here, so no need to go any further. He's gonna rack up a little more damage, and the secondary are opening up on the Tirpitz. But since the game is ending now, a good thing I got the secondaries. I got the not the secondary. I got the stats from this game. So as the game is running out here, and he's not really going to kill this Tirpitz anyways, so I think we should take a look at the post-game stats. And here we can see Tutti44 is obviously French, racking up 417,000 credits, very nice, 8,166 experience, and plenty of main gun hits, a lot of nice medals to go with that as well. And if we go into a little more detail, we can see that UT-44 has 12 plane kills, and he destroyed 4 enemy ships, netting him a base experience of 3,200. That's pretty impressive. The main damage count is obviously for the main guns, but if you look further down, you can see that there are some pretty good damage from the secondary guns as well. And some of it was towards the weaker targets, like the destroyers and the New Orleans. So You don't underestimate the Yamato's secondary guns. They're actually pretty good when you're within the limits, the 10.8 kilometers as 2T44 has on his ship. So great gameplay from 2T44. Great way to start the weekend. And if you have any nice replays you want me to take a look at, I would love to do that. And just send me the replay or give me a link to the replay, and I would encourage you to have some post-game stats screenshots to go with those replays. It's always nice to see what came out of a great game. So everybody have a great weekend, and I'll catch you next time.